Hey, this is Joe Gatto, and you're listening to Shootin' Shit.
The great Peter Riffin.
Riffaroni. Jesus. The San Francisco treat.
Oh, man.
It's been a night, dude. I'm fucking exhausted.
It's been a week.
It has been.
It's been a couple years, bro.
It's been a life.
You want to know about hard times, boys?
You want to know about hard times, Daddy? I'll tell you all about hard times.
You want to know about hard times? Just ask the Detroit Tigers right now.
Dude.
You son of a bitch.
You want to go back behind the scenes and produce, or do you want to be on the show?
I'm just saying. I'm just telling him as I see him.
He couldn't hold it to even get out of the intro.
And he didn't even make it 30 seconds.
No.
It wasn't even 30 seconds.
That kid at Christmas who had to run downstairs to open that first one up just for the feeling. Dennis is like, I got to get it off. How about those Tigers?
Oh, dude, I'm just saving up for when Brewers get swept 4 straight in the second round by whoever comes out of the wild card round, so I can fucking pile it on you for the rest of the winter.
I wasn't going to, but I might have to now on principle. We have a friend who sent a thing in a chat of ours that said, what would you rather have, the Packers Super Bowl win or a Brewers World Series?
I saw that.
And I said, I'd rather sit on my nuts every time I sit down than neither of those happen.
Oh, I know exactly who said
Option
that.
C, slowly hang myself to go Cubs go.
Not bear down?
Go Cubs go. We know the Cubs are in the playoffs, man, so I'm going to stick with the Cubs.
This is how bad I would do, man. I would rather hang myself going out to fly, Eagles fly.
Wow. And the one night Joey K had to not be here, and you said that.
Oh, wow.
Well, he knows. He knows how my feelings are about the Eagles. Even though I like a few, they're still the Eagles, and I would rather slowly drift into the abyss with the last things I hear is go Eagles, fly Eagles.
Right, because, I mean, even Joe Vonelman, after last Sunday's game that Dallas played, he's officially just a Lions fan this year.
Oh, yeah. We're going just – especially after that Monday night.
I thought he was just a Lions fan laughter.
No, dude.
We always hold out hope.
He's keeping track. He's a Cowboys fan. He will be, and I get that.
I'll watch him, but I just won't.
Different city.
Yeah, I won't openly cheer for them, but I hope they do well. It's like the ex-girlfriend you don't want to talk about at times. Well, you don't want to see her dead, but you hope she's okay.
I think you guys can both honestly say that there's no more Chicago guy than me. Either one of you know a bigger Chicago guy than me.
Dude, you gave us one of the best tours of Chicago we ever had a couple years ago.
Just wish I could have seen them tunnels.
Right, dude. I know, me too, bro. They're supposed to be opening them back up.
Instead, we got some homeless black dude with a weird ass smile that creeped Dennis out.
Dude, that was just a dead end road too, and there wasn't even a tunnel there. We were open air, and Dennis freaked out.
I think a 3-point turn. I had to do a 3-point turnaround or something like that. And I was like, I want to get out of there because that dude was seriously creeping me out.
It was like
one of them MTV road trip movies or something.
It was the beginning of a horrible slasher movie where we run into the killer before anybody knows it's the killer.
Nobody got laid and everybody dies.
Right. It was a sausage fest of a weekend, but we at least made it out.
I find myself currently, the Fever play tomorrow. So, yeah, as much as I would love to root for, be a Chicago Sky fan. And Chicago Sky does have a WNBA championship that they bought and paid for with a bunch of free agents like 2 years ago. I love watching the Indiana Fever basketball, women's basketball. I'm watching an Indiana team. It's the only non-Chicago sports team that I follow. And I'm sure I'll catch. Well, dude. And the funny thing is it's just because Caitlin Clark. No, dude, that Kelsey Mitchell's the point guard on that team. She's been a pro for 8 or 9 years. That girl can flat out ball.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't the woman who won Rookie of the Year, she's from the Fever too, isn't she? Bukers, I think her name is.
No, Buke. Last year, they had Caitlin Clark was the rookie of the year, and she won it.
Okay, no.
This Bucher's plays for Minnesota Lynx.
Okay.
Or Dallas. She plays for the Dallas. She plays for the Dallas Valkyries. Yeah.
No, Dallas is the Wings.
Oh, is it Golden State's the Valkyries, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dallas is the Wings. I used to live like 2 minutes from their gym. They played on the college.
Yeah, I've never really gotten into WNBA.
Yeah, she plays for the Dallas Wings. Well, dude, I mean, I coached girls basketball or girls ball, so I mean it.
So you got a little bit more of an appreciation.
I do, man, because there's the huge difference between the women's game and the men's game is women actually play basketball.
Ooh.
Yeah.
They're usually more fundamentally sound. They play better defense. Some of them are even just more. I mean, watch a women's WNBA game, bro.
I won't.
These women beat the dog shit out of each other. There's chicks in the WNBA that are tougher than LaFlop James.
Isn't Bill Lambier a head coach for one of the teams in the WNBA?
He was. He used to be for like the Detroit Shock years ago.
Oh,
okay. He hasn't been a coach for a long time.
Okay.
But
yeah,
they won a
team
championship.
soon.
Yeah.
Detroit. Yeah, it's not going to be named the Shock because of obvious reasons, but we are getting a new team.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with the WNBA Detroit franchise. I just know it went away. I don't.
The owners sold it. They were the Shock. Yeah, Shock.
Yeah, they were the Shock. Yeah.
But the owners sold the franchise. The franchise moved, and then after that, we were looked at as an expansion team because they sold literally off of a championship win.
Yeah, they won a championship, and he sold the team.
Where did they relocate to?
I have no idea. Okay. People don't talk. They don't talk finally.
We don't. A lot of
the Shock here. Yeah. Because the city apparently really liked the Shock, and it.
Yeah, they had a solid fan. They had a solid fan base, bro. Yeah. He pulled do you remember years back when the Marlins won a World Series?
Yep.
And then the very but the first one.
So it's 97. Yeah, I remember
that had Pudge Rodriguez and all them guys. I think Rodriguez was their catcher, right?
I can double check, but I believe you are correct.
Yeah, I think Pudge Rodriguez was their catcher.
Pudge moved until the 2000s.
I'm looking it up right now.
But they had a bunch of all-star. They bought that team. I mean, they just put a bunch of people together, and somehow they got past the Braves and made it to the World Series that year. The Braves won in '97, man.
No, the Marlins won it in '97. The Braves won in '95, I believe.
95, okay.
I think Giovanni
this is Dontrell. They had Dontrell Willis and a couple of other.
That might have been the 03 team because I'm looking at the roster right now for the 97 team, and I don't see Pudge on here. Their catcher was Charles Johnson, but they had Bobby Bonilla.
Yeah, okay. So that was the team.
They had Edgar Renteria.
And a couple. There's like four.
Zalou.
Yeah. Anyway, they win the series.
Yeah.
Win the series that year.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as offseason started, he traded the whole fucking. He traded the team. Gutted the team and then sold it.
Hey, gentlemen,
got his ring and went. What's up?
I've got some news.
Some breaking news? Did you see the video that time?
Yeah. Yeah, I seen it.
What video? There was a video?
He played the breaking news thing.
What? Okay, I'll believe you. Are you ready for it?
Yeah.
I'm ready.
NFL wide receiver Kadarius Toney, famous for being on the Chiefs, famous for not being able to catch a ball, has officially tendered his retirement from the NFL. Kadarius Toney retires the NFL playing for 3 different teams in a span of 33 games in 5 years, finishing with only 760 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns. Now, You may be asking yourself, why would somebody who is still fairly young, has a little bit more miles to go, be retiring so early?
Injury issues?
No. Kadarius Toney has decided he is going to become a rapper.
So he's given up a lucrative career as a professional athlete instead of banking more money while he can.
Nobody's going to pay that man. He can't catch. I just told you he's been in the league 5 years. He's only got 760 yards.
I don't have a lot to bet with, but I got $5 says the motherfucker can't rap either.
Yeah, no, I'd put money on that too.
I'd put some money on that too.
So it's been a good day. Not really, but we got to make it. Gentlemen, as you've noticed, and as all of our viewers probably noticed now, Dennis is here. Joey K is out for the night. He's
Wait, are we recording?
Yeah, we've been recording for a while.
He's gonna be on the fucking show tonight. Why didn't you tell me that, dude?
This is how I have to string
Surprise!
it on. Yeah. Hit the breaking news. There you go, Sean. Breaking news.
I'm here.
It would have been helpful beforehand. I could have took a muscle relaxer.
Yeah, I'd rather have you not drugged out your mind. But we're going to have a good night. We're going to have fun. I feel it.
Good luck with that.
Well, you're going to have him drugged out. He's going to wait. Next thing you know is you're going to be our Frank Gallagher.
There you go. Dennis has been watching Shameless. Everybody get ready for Shameless references.
So, yeah, don't be it's like 13 years too late. But all right.
Yeah.
Damn good show, though.
It's a great fucking show, bro.
It was better in British.
I like that you're watching grown-up stuff now. I'm proud of you. Proud of you.
Matthew, well, it's.
Can you watch Fright Night without the lights on yet? Or are you still?
Nope.
No, gotta have the lights on.
Yep.
All right.
But see, the thing is the reason why I'm trying to watch more grown-up stuff is because my son, Matthew has gone from a SpongeBob kick. His newest, I wouldn't say obsession, but his newest kick online is Peppa Pig.
I like Peppa Pig. She's sassy.
She is sassy. She's a little shit.
She's a little shit, man.
Parents, don't let your kids watch Peppa Pig. That bitch talks back. If you would have done that around my family, you would have ended up as bacon.
Yeah, just ask Jovan with that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson DVD.
That's right. Yep. I only wanted one thing, and it cost me my ass.
Literally.
Wow.
Literally. And a lot different.
The good thing is you're used to it. So
I am used to it, just like you with your high school wrestling coach who used to really stretch you out.
Mr. Kirby.
You never forget your
Mr.
first.
Kirby. Never forget your
first time.
Tell you what, I went too bad in the cold, like when the weather was cold. Other than that, it was a little uncomfortable for me. I'll be honest with you.
Oh my God! All right, it's gonna be that kind of night, ladies and gentlemen. So,
what do you mean gonna be? It already is.
Strap in. It's gonna be long.
Or in Dennis's case, strap on.
Pour some out for Joey and wrap one up for the masturbating arm on the machine. It's gonna be fun, guys. We're gonna talk. I think Sean wanted to actually talk wrestling for the first time in fucking forever.
Yeah, when was remember when the show? Remember, Jovan? Remember when the show used to be that was all we talked?
I know, wasn't it something?
It was.
Sean, I'm letting you drive here. Sean, I need you to get your head out your ass. What you want to talk about?
Dude. I don't know, man. We just got back from Walmart, so I'm still on that, checking my list. They had Tylenol on sale. It's the cheapest it's been in a long time, so I got a few bottles of that. So if you guys need Tylenol, go to Walmart. It's on sale.
All right.
Well, you can't make it any worse than what you already are. So I mean, hell, why not?
Well, if you're already autistic, if you take Tylenol, will it make you better?
No, it'll give you superpowers.
Like superpowers. That's what I'm waiting for.
Speaking of superpowers,
I want to grow a big bone out of my back so I can fuck people up standing behind me.
Not what I would have thought you wanted. Just a random ass spike out of your back?
Uh-huh.
What the fuck?
Just so I can do this, stretch, and then kill the ignorant motherfucker behind me. Speak on. I'm sorry. I didn't know that spike was there.
Have you seen X-Men Evolution? It was like a 2000s reboot of X-Men.
Yeah.
They got that kid Spike. That's his fucking power. He just fucking spikes
come up and hug you and squeeze them real tight and just and that's the end of it.
Damn it. Anyways, talking about superpowers, ladies and gentlemen, get your superpowers on with our friends at superpowercomics.com. I know for a fact that Dennis, Joey, myself, and maybe more of you out there got comics during Batman Day, which was last Saturday, and we know that you guys used that disco code. We're back.
Disco code?
We're back to be able to get 30% off your purchase, which is still running now if you've never used it at superpowerscomics.com.
Like diarrhea. It's running like diarrhea, baby.
Running like it's running wild, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
But if you haven't used it, give our friends at Superpowers Comics a little bit of your patronage. Use that discount code to give yourself a little bit of break on the money. And be like us and read comics, because comics are fun. Physical media.
I can't wait to get and read my copy of Predator Kills the Marvel Universe.
That was a very good choice. It looks real out there.
It actually is a pretty good choice. Man. I like crossovers like that.
Did you see? No, they did one with Archie and the Predator.
Oh, Jesus.
I never read it, but I know it was out there. I've seen the cover.
Did the Predator go after Jughead?
I have no idea because I never read any of it.
Well, I can say this. I got a big crossover comic myself. I got the Batman Deadpool.
I got one of those too.
That was the first crossover that Marvel and DC has done a proper crossover in the last 15 years at least. So this is good. It's going to be good. I feel like these two linchpins of their respective brands should work well together. I mean, we'll see how it goes.
It should be because, you think about Batman, he's all serious and everything. And it's just like they're exact polar opposites. It's kind of like, talk about an odd couple.
Right.
It's pretty much the same thing they did with him and Wolverine in the Deadpool movie.
And that worked out really well.
Yeah.
So,
Dennis, hit the breaking news one more time.
Breaking news one more time.
Actually saw it that time.
That's only the third time I've played it so far today.
Yeah.
So,
breaking news. TNA wrestler Tasha Steelz has canceled her appearance at the November 15th BYE big event, leading speculations that maybe there's going to be an NXT TNA show that's going to co-interfere with that date. More to come.
Oh, she's not the only TNA wrestler that's in the news right now.
You talking about Masha and her little bitch ass boyfriend?
Man, yeah. Yes, I was talking about that.
Her little bitch ass boyfriend is great.
I got something for that. Let's talk about that shit for a minute. Number one, anytime a male athlete's been in trouble for fucking being rude or mistreating his girlfriend, number one, he's automatically done.
Yep.
Period. No, I mean, the only really good example I have is Enzo Amore being fired from WWE, even though he didn't do anything wrong.
Enzo Amore, Odyssey Jones, the Velveteen Dream.
I'm gonna back off on that one because that's young kids, and I don't give a fuck if there's when it comes to kids, dude. There's smoke, there's fire. If it's just one, that's something, but there was more than one. Yeah. So we'll leave it at that. Velveteen fucked his own career up. That guy could have been a fucking huge star if he'd leave the teenage girls alone. Okay. Mm-hmm. But he's not. It's not the same as it used to be. He can't be Jake's dad and live his whole fucking life and run a career and do that shit. It's just too much going on now. But when you come to a situation where she posted a response, and I can pull it up, or one of us can, whoever does it fast.
You know what? Keep talking. I'll get on it.
So she posted a response, and when I read that response, what it sounded like to me was somebody who's legitimately saying, you know what? Yeah, it was a bad relationship. We both made mistakes. I feel bad for my part in it. This is all I'm going to say about it. Like she admitted that there was things that happened that she probably should have handled better. But let's not get it twisted, kids. Yes, she's a female athlete. Yes, she's a professional wrestler. And yes, we've seen her take a lot of fucking bumps. A grown man smacking the shit out of a woman is wrong. I don't give a fuck what, unless you are legit fearing for your life. Okay? You ain't mad because you just got slapped by a chick. You're legit inferior to yourself and you have to defend yourself. That's one thing. But this guy could have handled this any other. Okay, up until the beginning of this year, I was in a toxic, mutually destructive relationship. We hurt each other deeply and in private moments failed to treat each other with the consideration and respect we both deserve. I take responsibility for my actions, and I'm sorry, embarrassed, and ashamed of the role that I played in our relationship and the way things turned out. And I'm going to stop there, go down the bottom, and that where it says, this will be my only statement on the matter, right below where she apologized for the mistakes she's made. That should be the end of it. That should be the end of it right there. This isn't, Joey, what's his name, getting in trouble for mistreating multiple women or whatever. This is a woman who's in a man's sport dealing with testosterone-fueled men. I'm sure she's not the only one. Maya, was it Minchin who once talked about a relationship she had with a wrestler where she could defend herself to a certain point, but then he would just overpower her and start choking her out.
I believe, yes. I believe.
So.
I mean, Andrade.
Masha Slam. It would be one thing if Masha came out and said, yeah, I was abused and I defended myself. She didn't come out with it. The guy did.
The guy didn't even do it. It was the guy's friend.
Right. So a guy's friend outs her on it. It's just publicity. It's just anything they can do to get something out there. That is the problem with so many of these things nowadays, that it's never about what's really wrong. We're never going to talk about what's actually the problem. We got to find blame, and we got to push blame, and we got to do this. And as long as we get our little 5 minutes in the sun, then it don't matter whose life gets destroyed or gets ruined or careers gets ruined or whatever. So we can go back to right. Go ahead.
It's all about clicks and likes in today's world.
It's exactly what it's about. So, one, I'm not saying I can't sit here and say I know what happened, but just from the looks of the way one person is acting, going from the way the other person was acting, the bitch in this relationship was the boyfriend. And in my opinion, most men in these situations are the bitches, because you got a woman who's way more successful, way more talented, way more known, making more money, and moving up into a bigger company where she's going to make more money. and be more well known because Masha's going to NXT. They're not stopping their plans of bringing her over. She's going. That's going to happen. This guy's going nowhere. Does anybody even know who this guy was before they read the article?
Yes, but not as being a good wrestler.
Okay, how did you know?
I second what Jovan said.
He's a throwaway indie guy. Basically, you
Okay.
need someone to eat a pin. That's who he is.
Okay. So his closest claim to fame was his girlfriend was the TNA World Heavyweight Champion?
Yes.
Okay. Defense rest. I'm just going to leave it there. I don't think there's anything else that needs you guys. I'd love to hear what you guys think, but in my opinion, a grown man, I don't give a shit how bad that girl whipped my ass. There's no fucking way I'm going to the public and saying, "Yep, my woman kicked my ass."
Right.
Well, see, the thing is, and that's like that. This what I'm about to say, I think can be is almost guaranteed to be true in any situation like this. We're gonna hear her side of the story. We're gonna hear his side of the story, and somewhere in between those two sides is the truth.
Well, yeah, I mean that's how every one of these situations are, So I agree with that statement, Denny. But what I would also say is it's her opinion, her side, his side, and then all the fucking internet sleuths that think they know shit.
Yep.
It's that's the problem with so many things right now. We got this side talking shit about this side, and then we got all these people in the middle just stirring shit up.
Yep.
And
trolls.
at some point, everything rises to the top, and this girl's a star.
Mm-hmm.
You've never heard anything about her being unprofessional,
No.
She's respectful of the business. She respects the history of it. She's a solid worker, a great performer. She supports her brand.
She's great with fans.
She's great with fans. She's never been called unsafe, had any locker room issues or anything. This is a private thing between two people that should have never been fucking made public to begin with.
Yeah.
But that's the problem. Everybody wants to social media. It's just, yeah. The days of normal relationships and conversations and disagreements, it's all gone. Because anybody that has a keyboard and a microphone can voice their opinion. Just like we're doing right now.
Or one of these.
Or one of those. Yeah.
Because you see all those videos nowadays where people are recording, people getting beat up, arguments in the mall, things like that. And the one common thing you see phones everywhere out because everybody wants to get that. They want to get it to their page. They want to get those likes. They want to get those clicks. They want to get those comments. They just want to do it to raise their own, increase their own footprint in social media. And it's a shame because a lot of times you see all that stuff going on and they're all just recording. Nobody's doing anything to try to diffuse the situation.
And don't get me wrong, for all the negative that social media can do for, let's just say the sport, the entertainment of professional wrestling. Mm-hmm. It's also done good things. Matt Cardona has a career because of the internet. Yep. Daniel Bryan got a WrestleMania moment and 2 belts because of the internet.
Yep.
Women like Rhea Ripley and Asuka and Io and all these Charlotte and all these and Liv Morgan and Raquel, all of them are allowed now to have matches in time and are main eventing Raws and pay-per-views because of the let the divas give the divas a chance.
And you look at what you mentioned, Matt Cardona, what Shotzi Blackheart's doing on the independent scene right now.
Right. Now, here's my problem with Matt Cardona, man, and I think I'm kind of ripping off Kevin Owens here, but he kind of had a point. How are you going to call yourself the king of indies, but all you want to do is get back to WWE?
Right.
Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? Yeah.
He made it back on Tuesday.
Well, yeah, so did Alicia Fox, but that'll be about the end.
Yeah,
that'll be about the end of that, brother. But I mean, when you look at what's going on in wrestling, and I mean, I think wrestling has always kind of shadowed what's going on in the world.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
There's always those connections between, what's going on in the world, and pro wrestling kind of always weaves its magic through those threads of reality and truth and try to tell a story that way.
A lot of times those are where the best stories come from. Well,
that, and too, dude, they got to really start thinking, because wrestling is now grown. It's bigger than anything else right now. You look, it's all over. ESPN has legitimized professional wrestling.
Whoever thought we'd see that?
And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We'll see. And the reason why I say that is ESPN is a corporation owned, or a corporately owned sports entity that's been in 1980,
1979, right? I believe
1979, 1980. Okay,
yeah, it's almost 50 years.
And we had the guy that's doing working with us, or working with WWE. He wasn't real happy with the show. Didn't think it was a great show. But that guy don't know what he's looking at.
Mm-hmm.
And until you get people in those positions that know what they're looking at, why WWE is so fucking great right now? Shawn Michaels and NXT.
Yeah.
Paul Levesque, Paul Heyman. These guys now, they're all the guys that when they were younger, some of them managing, some of them in the business, was saying things need to change.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys that were pushing so hard for that change back then are now implementing that change in the business. And as great as Shawn Michaels was as an in-ring performer, you can't diminish what he's done at NXT. He's running NXT as well as, if not on the same level, a little higher than what H was doing when he first started it out. But the difference is, it's not, you can call it it's not a developmental anymore, man. That's evil. Yeah.
Hey, Sean.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Can you take a breath for me for a second, buddy?
Yeah, go ahead, bud.
Dennis, hit the breaking news.
Wow.
More breaking news.
And we're back.
It is being reported from Tokyo Sports in an interview with the phenomenal AJ Styles. AJ has stated that his career is probably going to end in 2026, stating he will probably appear at Mania next April in Las Vegas. Nothing's confirmed, but he is definitely retiring within that year. AJ says he doesn't want to wrestle so long where people start seeing him than being other than AJ Styles. He said he hasn't decided what he's going to do afterwards, but he feels like he's going to still be working for WWE, and he says he hopes to be able to help develop some of the young wrestlers that get into the main roster, or make them into main roster people. So kind of what you're talking about there, maybe we see AJ Styles join the cast of just killer coaches in NXT.
Well, going back to what Sean was saying about, how Shawn Michaels and what he's doing with NXT. I know I used to come on when I was primary, on screen with you guys with this show. I used to say week in and week out that NXT was the best weekly show out there, and I still stand by that. I still think more often than not, NXT is the best professional wrestling show each and every week.
Well, I've been, and I'm going to be honest with you. We pretty much watch every week now, whereas in the past I haven't.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I never watched
it. Wasn't then. Like I think it was a Javon Evans. Javon was giving me so much shit. He was like, dude. So I can't remember. I wasn't going to watch the pay-per-view, but I think you would come down here or whatever. We end up watching it was one of the days where they had an NXT pay-per-view, and then right after that was the PLE.
Oh, is that when we were all down?
It was Mania.
It was Mania.
Yeah, it was Stand and Deliver.
Maybe it was Mania. Yeah. So when all that was going on, we had the NXT show on, and every once in a while we'd get a chance to stop and watch because we were cooking and getting shit together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I watched the Javon Adams match, and from that point on, I was like, okay.
I think that's about
I see
got down. Crystal and
Yeah.
Matthew had gotten down to your house when that was on and stuff.
So I mean, and that started, and then like it did start getting there for a little while where I was a little bit more excited about watching NXT than I was. But that, Jordan Grace had just showed up, and Stephanie McCourt was there, and so you had a lot of shit going on. But there was guys that I didn't know that I got to learn about and watch and see them grow. Like the kid that's Stephanie's boyfriend that looks like Randy Orton.
Miles Bourne.
There you go. That kid's got talent out the ass, and I think he's going to do really well.
And look at Lexus King, a.k.a. Brian Pillman Jr. He's been And here's a good example of someone who has really benefited from going to NXT. Look at what Ethan Page has been doing.
Dude, it's just a personality thing with me. I like watching him get his ass kicked.
Then he's doing his job.
Yeah, then he's doing his job. I'm not a real big Ethan Page guy. He looks too much like Jeffrey Dahmer, a Canadian flag for me. It's the glasses.
Such a nice guy, though.
I'm sure he is, dude. I'm sure he is. And if I ever get to meet him, and I'm sure I will at a meet and greet or an expo or some shit like that, I'll be happy to meet him because that's the great thing about going to those expos, man. Is there's guys there you literally hated watching them on TV, but they go walking by and you're a 9-year-old kid again. Man.
You're like,
you just get it. You get excited, yeah. Well, dude, it is. It's when you're.
I shook each of the Horsemen's hands, so I mean that's fucking.
Yeah,
that was killer. I hated the Horsemen. I was in Texas.
Dude, I remember when I first started watching wrestling. I said this to Mick Foley one of the first times I met him. I said, you used to scare the shit out of me because the whole Cactus Jack thing, like when he was in WCW with Abdullah the Butcher.
Yeah.
He used to legit scare me.
Who was the one who scared you? So who scared you the most? Who was like as a kid, like the biggest?
Oh, I would honestly, you know what? I think I know this one. I'd say Abdullah the Butcher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Abdullah scared me, but not. I mean, I grew up. We lived in the trailer park, so a guy running.
I also started watching a little bit later than you did because I didn't.
Really no, I know.
Like early '90s. So.
But I remember the first time I seen Kabuki.
Dude, I was thinking the Great Kabuki too.
The Great Kabuki to me was way scarier than Kamala because I just didn't know what that dude was. Like I just didn't. He had the green. He had the face paint, and he spit
the hair.
And the hair always hung over his face, and he was just
Wasn't he the first one to do the mist?
I don't remember anybody doing it before him, but
I think they credited him as being the first.
Yeah,
I think he was the first that kind of implemented it the most into his gimmick because back then those guys like Jerry Lawler was known for like throwing fire in your face, and so you had those little things that these guys did for heat,
right?
But Kabuki was the one. Now, as I got older. Like 12, 13, 14, 15, early teens, the Road Warriors.
Wow.
The heel Road Warriors. I'm not talking about what they became.
Right.
But I mean, when they first started showing up on TBS.
Yep.
Dude, those weren't wrestling matches. Those were muggings. Those guys were like 130 pounds. They weren't. Those were guys that just showed up at the studio every weekend and made $50-$75 for somebody just to beat the fuck out of them. Mm-hmm. And that's why I had those guys. I literally I remember thinking that at some point somebody's head's just going to come off because Hawk's clothesline was just so nasty. Those guys scared the shit out of me.
And you know what? So, when I remember way back in 2003 when I got to meet him and stuff, and I remember I was with my friend Paul Myers, who went by PL Myers on the independent scene. I don't know if you ever got a chance to meet him, Sean, or not.
No,
But I was at this hotel with them because they were getting ready to do this local company that I was a huge fan of was getting ready to do their big like WrestleMania type show, and he had brought in the Road Warriors and Paul Ellering because he's actually really good friends with him. And I remember we were doing something. We were in the lobby, and I saw Animal in there, and like because he was waiting to check in, and Hawk and Ellering were there. Dude, literally, like I did not go up to Animal because like I was intimidated, like I froze, like. Because
I was never really scared of Animal.
But you know what?
Hawk
though,
scared the shit out of you.
Hawk was always Hawk.
Hawk was always Hawk, bro.
If you ever got a chance to talk to him, he's so much fun to talk to.
Well, that's what everybody says. That he was like a really he would like see
he was
people on
really
the street
good,
needing
dude.
money, and he'd hand $100 bill to him.
Hawk was a good guy.
I think so too.
An Animal.
What about you? What about you, Jovan? Who scared the shit out of you? He was in Texas, man. So the missing link.
It was the missing link.
You remember the missing link, man?
Yep.
Oh, that guy was a beast, bro.
He was a monster. Yeah, dude. Because I mean, hell, we didn't really have anybody too out there besides the missing link.
Yeah, missing link.
Brody.
Yeah, but Brody was scary for
Brody.
different reasons, man. That was just.
That's a big.
That wasn't that wasn't fear. That was common sense. He just got out of that motherfucker. I mean, that's one thing. I'd been to the Sportatorium before, but I'd never been there. I'd never seen Brody wrestle live, and I would have loved to have been around when Brody got to run. That, and his passing is such a shame. Because just think where that guy would be now. Think where he would be right now, bro. He'd be in the WWE Hall of Fame. He'd be.
Oh,
he never got inducted into the legacy. He never made the legacy wing, did he? Did they ever induct him?
I don't know that he's ever been inducted into anything. So.
I'll have to get out and see. But one other person that used to scare the shit out of me, I used to be deathly afraid of Papa Shango.
Papa Shango never scared me.
Well, just again, I didn't know at the time. I was still under the impression that this stuff was actually somewhat, real.
I was more scared of drugged out Jake Roberts. I mean, dude, you remember he had like the best promos, but then there at the end, just as he was going into that deal with him and Ultimate Warrior right before he lost his job. Some of those promos he was doing, man, they were fucking dark, dude. I mean, they were pretty dark, and we know Jake can go there. So,
and even with the stuff he did with Savage.
Oh yeah, that was great. Yeah. I would have loved to see his run
again.
Breaking news.
What is it, 6 times now?
What's the matter, man? Flintstone vitamins cause cancer.
Breaking news.
Don't do it. Don't take the Flintstone vitamins. Don't.
No.
Just don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hail from Green Bay, Wisconsin. Mr. Anderson has returned to TNA Wrestling.
Anderson.
I had heard that was going on.
Anderson. Are they going to bring back all the WWE hopefuls for the invasion angle? It's going to be the invasion of all ex-WWE guys.
Well, they're still going to bring in people they can trust.
I did find out that in 2019, Bruiser Brody was was a legacy inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame.
Okay.
I'll be damned.
Yeah, I'll be damned. I did not know that.
So, Sean, it wasn't the wasn't quite what you were thinking along the Flintstones thing, but it was Mr. Anderson making his return to TNA. It looks like we're gearing up for an invasion, boys.
Yeah, I'd say so after they showed up Tuesday night. Old Manser was in the NXT ring, baby. I can't believe
How
so
cool
excited.
was that?
I was so excited, brother.
Red
light on, baby. Here we go. I can't wait.
I actually got my Manser cup that I ordered from Manser right before NXT, so
yeah,
pretty cool thing to watch Manser with my Manser cup.
Well, if he gets an NXT shirt, I got a birthday coming up in about a month. So
Yeah, sure. I sure hate that.
yeah, me too. I'll be 55.
Woo,
All right, give me the
getting old,
breaking,
man.
give me the breaking news video, Dennis. Former NXT star Jasmine Nix swears up and down that she will not, I repeat, not open an OnlyFans.
What a damn shame, because I'd pay to see it.
Okay, first off,
I
sweetie, nobody believes that. Nobody believes that. Cora Jade said she'd be back. She was on OnlyFans for 3 weeks, bought a Mercedes, and officially retired from wrestling forever. Mandy Rose ain't coming back. She's made more money showing her body than she ever did taking bumps in NXT.
Lacey
She's
Evans.
not coming back either. She turned down a contract in NXT because it wasn't financially good enough. No, she ain't going to go do OnlyFans.
Lacey Evans was on the main roster.
Hey, Jovan, I heard Ty already signed up for Jasmine Nix's OnlyFans. He pre-ordered it.
Oh, I paid for Jasmine Nix OnlyFans. I
don't blame, dude. Of those 3 girls, she is.
Yeah, she's the hot one.
She's a smoke show, bro.
We've said it every week.
And I think she was a soccer player or a volleyball player. Soccer. So maybe she's going to go back and play soccer overseas. And Nikki Bella was a soccer player too.
I'd rather see the OnlyFans.
I'd rather see the OnlyFans. I don't care if she has an OnlyFans or not. Just don't. It's a mistake to make definitive statements. No, I will not be. Yeah, sweetie, come on.
Yeah, you miss a car note.
Yeah. Mandy Rose or Paige Van Sant or one of these other girls that are famous for OnlyFans. Lacey Evans, she'll get a call from one of those 3 girls if she hasn't already.
All right, so if you're out there in the OnlyFans world, let me give you some game. Mandy Rose is not really worth it. Lacey Evans is pretty decent, but Paige Van Sant, that's the fucking moneymaker. If you had to subscribe to 1 out of the 3, go Paige.
You know who the luckiest man on the planet is?
Who?
Paige's boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah.
He takes an ass beating in MMA, still gets to train every day, has his own gaming room and a fucking treehouse in his backyard, and his old lady pays for all of it.
She is a smoke show.
Talk about living the dream.
Paige, if you got daddy issues, come.
Kathy's not going to see this, is she?
She wouldn't be. She'd be okay with it, bro. Trust me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You just have to pay a rehoming fee. You can keep him.
Right. Something like that.
Oh shit, dude. But yeah, let's start winding down. We've got about a good 12 minutes before the hour. Nobody else has any other breaking news?
Actually, you know what? I might as well just go on and say it. So a lot of you guys know, and stuff, that I have a show that I did, do called 5 Star Takes. That was kind of started when we went, we rebranded this show, and I took a more of a behind the scenes role on it, and and stuff, because I still love.
You took a back the scenes role?
Behind the scenes.
I would have never guessed. I've never heard of it.
It was behind something.
I don't think it's ever mentioned on the show. Any chance you get.
I don't know that you've ever really been behind anything.
Yeah.
I hate you guys.
You pop up all the time, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, what can I say?
All the time. You're like herpes.
Jesus.
What? Because I make you Because I make you burn an itch.
No, because you can't get rid of it.
Because you're annoying and irritating. I was waiting for the setup on that one, dude. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You're not sorry at all.
No, I am really, dude. It's actually nice to have you on. It's nice to talk wrestling.
It is, because again, wrestling.
Finish your thing.
And wrestling is what brought us all together. So, but going back to what I was going to say is, I started a show called 5 Star Takes. once we did the rebranding of Shootin' Shit here, and I brought on Isaac and Shane from Such Good Shoot, and we had, you know, it was about, I want to say, a little over a year ago, I think, or something. We did all this. Things have happened in the last couple of weeks where Shane and Isaac have both decided that, you know, they have other things that they want to do at this time and stuff. So I originally, my point, the only thing I was going to be on this episode for was to announce that I am shelving 5-star takes indefinitely as I try to figure out what the next step's going to be for the show. Because I won't do it solo, because I tried that when I first started the show, and I think I've told you guys I was not a fan of just doing the show by myself. I need someone else to bounce off of, that kind of thing. I work better with at least one other person. I do have some other things in mind that I'm thinking about doing. Joanne and I were talking about this the other day and stuff, but you know, I just wanted to take a moment to thank Shane and Isaac for everything that they did. You know, brought up the show, you know, that they brought to the shows and stuff, you know, and they're still a part of the family and that, and I wish them nothing but the best. And I mean, things happen down the line, you know, the show may come back, but right now it's just I'm gonna focus on this show here, and then, like I said, if I got something else in the works, that hopefully in about a month or two I have a clearer idea of what I'm gonna do, and then I can announce that to you. But again, I just want to take a moment to thank Shane and Isaac, and it's 5-star takes. It's not goodbye, it's see you later. So
good luck to Shane and Isaac, man. Those are good dudes. Pretty
They
funny
are.
motherfuckers too. Yeah, Isaac might be one of the funniest people I've ever met.
Dude is a I don't know if you've
Hungry.
seen the videos on his Facebook page or not, but the dude has become quite adept at cracking eggs.
And if you cook for 1,200 kids, you better be good at cracking eggs.
Have you seen that? What he's done though, like on his Facebook?
No, dude.
He times
I'm
like
not,
how much? It's crazy, you know. But now they are both good dudes and stuff, you know. And it is what it is. It was a fun ride and stuff, but it's just, you know, like I said, if I got some ideas in the works that I'm hoping that will work out, because I want to kind of get back to doing something that originally got me into this podcasting, and because I've talked to you guys about this, I love listening to people's stories. So
Well, all right.
all right, man.
It's a way to end the show on a low note.
yeah, well, no, you know what? Let's not end it on a low note. A little bit of baseball news. You guys see Cal Raleigh hit number 60 yesterday?
Yep.
Do you hear about what happened with the person who caught the ball?
They
Nope.
gave it to him, right? Oh, he gave it to a kid, right?
He gave it to a kid.
Well, that's because he didn't want to be all over the internet for stealing it from a kid.
But no, yeah. But I mean, it was really cool. And the kid, I guess, got to go back and meet him and stuff. I hope they do something for the guy that caught the ball and gave it to the kid, because that was a pretty cool move.
Well, yeah, I mean, they do. I mean, to me, it seems like it would be a good idea. But, you know, that guy just made that kid, you know, made a really sweet memory for that kid. So good on him.
That's a core memory that kid will never forget.
Yep.
So.
Oh, well, you know, I think we're going to call this show Breaking News, just to get people to watch. There's been a lot of breaking
Wait.
news.
Hold on a second. Breaking news. This show's episode title will be known as Breaking News.
I'll give it to you. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
I still got it. A little bit here and there.
A little rusty.
Well, you know, they got a cream for that now, Dennis.
Let's see, boys. Last thoughts, final anythings. What are we doing? Are we gonna end on
Do your picks, bro?
Oh.
Wait, do you want me to play it?
Yeah.
You got this? Do I think? I know you got this. I got this? I think you got it. I know you got this. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him.
Do you really think he got a chance, though?
Let's see. For the Ryder Cup, I know normally we only keep it to the main sports, but the Ryder Cup is this weekend.
Is that golf or the boating race?
Golf.
Okay,
golf.
just making sure.
For those of you who, just do what I'm telling you here, the home team has almost always won the Ryder Cup. This year it is in New York, meaning U.S. is the home team. Take the U.S. to win the Ryder Cup. Easy money. You're going to want Detroit, Green Bay. Let's say Washington.
Well, you really weren't ready for this, were you?
Well, I don't want to take Washington because Atlanta might be a trash can fire, and if Washington doesn't start Daniels, you know what? Throw that game out. I don't like that game. Keep it with Detroit, Green Bay. Throw in yourself a little bit of Philly. Throw in yourself a little bit of Baltimore, and why not cap it off with a sprinkle of Denver Broncos and the Chicago Bears?
All right.
Yeah, there are some other games that are real close. The money lines are going to be real close. I'm looking at the spread here. That Baltimore KC game, Baltimore's favored by 2.5. Being favored as the road team at 2.5 is craziness.
Yeah, especially considering Kansas City's 0. Are they
1-3
or are they 1-2? They won last week. Okay.
But Baltimore coming off a tough loss to Detroit last season. Anybody that played Detroit lost that next week because they were just beat the hell up. Detroit did beat Baltimore up a little bit, but I expect a rebound. That might be a damn good game.
Yeah.
Now,
and there's 2 Monday night games, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Monday
sorry,
night game 1, Jets in Miami. Monday night 2, Cincy and Denver. Jets in Miami, it's who could ever lose the game most.
It's a toss-up, but I'm going to go with the Jets on that one because they are consistently putting up points. They're just coming up short at the end of games. Justin Fields is a quarterback, man.
That's going to be the game of somebody's O's got to go because they're both 0-3. And even though the spread says Denver by 7.5 because this is going to be a Burrow-less Cincinnati, take Denver. Denver's going to win this game easy. The Bears. I wanted to get to the Bears.
Got Bears.
Too bad Dallas didn't.
The spread for the Bears is Las Vegas by 1.5. At home, Las Vegas is not getting the 3-point push. They're getting 1.5. Bears fans might be able to sneak in there and get a win.
Well, as a Bears fan, I'm going to say this. I mean, as great as we looked last week, the problem is we don't play Dallas every week.
I need to see this. I need to see the more consistency. That is my biggest issue.
We need, but Caleb looked good in that game. The difference between that game and pretty much every other game that Caleb Williams has played as a professional quarterback was he didn't get touched once. Yeah. And that isn't because our offensive line is so sound.
Nope. Right. Dallas just had no rush.
I'm just being honest. This ain't a dig on Dallas at all. It's just our offensive line is not great.
Nope.
Not great. Our left tackle, or was it right tackle? Right's going to be gone. That guy will be mowing lawns or washing cars next year.
Dallas traded their best rusher for a laundry machine and some Make-A-Wish nickels.
Oh, yeah. Bro. So, and Green Bay this week? Green Bay has
Green Bay is going against Dallas. Yeah, it's going to be the great rape. Yeah,
Jordan
Dallas
Love
is.
Play last week. Did Love play last week? He didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Who didn't start last week? The kid for Washington. Never mind.
Yeah. Daniels. Dallas had already said they are not doing a video package of Micah Parsons on his first game back into Dallas after being traded. And a lot of the Dallas team members and players are not going to be playing this week, are hurt, injured, or sick. So we'll see what happens.
Dude, Micah Parsons like that kid that the dad threw out of the house and then ended up fucking his daughter.
Yeah. Talking about the biggest spread of the week, that was fucked up. 15.5 points. They're basically saying that the other team is not showing up at all this week. They're sending the fucking bad news Bears out to play. That's the line for Buffalo versus New Orleans. 15.5. That might be one to take the under just to see if you can hit that bitch. But 15.5. Wow.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, that's complete and utter disrespect. But, yeah, those are some good degenerate picks. The Ryder Cup is a good one. If you need an extra for an extra long parlay, take Detroit, take the Bears, take the Broncos, whoever else I said. So, yeah, it's a great night. Get you some money in.
Money.
And we'll probably talk baseball as the fall classic gets closer. It's almost fall time, guys.
Yeah.
If we can get fall weather, I'd be happy because I sleep so much better in the fall when it's colder, but we're still like 80s around here.
Not me, man. I wish I could turn the fucking heat on. It's so cold in this place.
Really?
Yeah, man. I gotta get her temperature, because.
Yeah. I'm about to say, I'm surprised, dude, because it's still up here. Our highs have been in the 80s. Our lows have been in the 70s.
Yeah, we're still right. Yeah, but we still got to run the air.
I'm still sweating balls.
So, I'm still sleeping in shirts and shit because it's so cold in my bed.
I don't have what's it called? Central air. I have a wall unit, and my good fucking stand-up fan. I broke it on accident with this bad foot of mine, and now it's got that fentanyl lean where it's just fucking kind of like leaning to the side real bad.
Yeah.
So it'll be doing the Fenty lean until I replace it.
So if you win big at the with your degenerate picks, are you gonna get yourself a new fan?
I'm gonna get two.
Yes.
I got a wind machine.
There you go.
That thing's fire, bro.
Nice. Well,
you can walk in there right out of the shower and it's like being in a dry one of them car washes. You walk in the dryer.
Blow dryer.
Yeah.
Big blow dryer.
Yeah.
What's it like when you get out of the shower? I mean, obviously you don't have the hair to do it, but you could do the John Morrison entrance.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
Hair?
Oh yeah, you could do the pull off the John Morrison entrance.
It's getting pretty long, dude. I
don't think I've ever remember seeing your hair that long.
It's getting pretty long.
Yeah,
almost to the point where I can start pulling it back.
We haven't seen Sean in so long. His hair's grown out.
Yeah, I think the last time I was
Mania.
That's I think the last time.
So here's the thing. When I got this thing where when I get to a certain point where I'm like, fuck it, and then I shave it off. Now the problem with me shaving my head is, for whatever reason, people just treat me differently.
The tattoo.
I got the shaved. Oh, dude! I got the shaved head and the Oakley's on, walking through the store. It's like Moses parting the Red Sea. People just get the fuck out of my way.
Like I said, it's the tattoos, the shaved head, the build.
Yeah, shaved head. Yeah, the build, all of it, right?
Yeah.
But with the gray hair, I get, well, how you doing, sir? And doors get held open for me. And, oh, no, go ahead and take my card. I'll grab this one. So I'm embracing the gray hair. And
embracing the love.
Yeah, I mean, they don't need to know that I can whip their ass without breaking a sweat. They just need to know that I'm a nice old guy and they're being polite.
There you go. Well, we'll end on a happy note here, ladies and gentlemen, because I heard it earlier watching The Price is Right. But love yourself today because we love you. That's beautiful, ain't it?
What the fuck you're talking? People are bastard-filled bastards with bastard cream.
Oh my god.
I mean, we might as well end it there. That's an ender. You know, the worst part of our producer not being in the back and being here in the front
Is
it's
you got to
like
hit all the.
it takes him a while to hit the buttons.
Yeah, well, dude, it takes him a while when he's not on the show.
That's true.
To be honest, he's chasing down a kid. He's switching out DVDs. Or Blu-rays. Sorry,
4Ks.
4Ks. Yeah, I'm sorry. Just you damn kids and all this newfangled technology.
Right there, old man Jenkins.
Mhm.
Y'all need to get off my lawn and get out of my way.
Dude, my TV's 85 inches and 4K.
Overcompensating much?
No. I just want Dennis to be able to see it from the couch.
Oh my god.
It's a mighty nice couch, I hear.
It is. It's a pretty good couch. I like it.
It is.
It's been propping me up for a while.
Something has to.
Oh, no shit, brother. No shit.
Something's got to carry your ass.
Times they are a changing.
Oh God, cut it now.
Legends of the Ring Sting, man. This is a great figure, old school figure. Looks great. It's Sting! Old school Sting from WCW. Guys, you know us, 3/4 of the Shootin' Shit team, and we're here with a listener just like you guys. This is Jimmy from Superpowers Comics.
My friend of almost 20 years. He's known him since you were 12.
If you know people in Chicago, you probably know Dennis because he knows half the town, of course. But shooters, if you need action figures, comics, wrestling memorabilia, we just showed you Sting. Superpowers Comics will put up their QR code so you can get a good look at everything they have coming. Give it a shot, shooters. Get your superpowers on and get your comics from our friend Jimmy, who listens just like you.
Save 25% on your first order when you use the code SHOOTIN'.
Attention wrestling fans and fans of Shootin' Shit podcasts. You can now be one of the cool kids by going to ProWrestlingTees.com and buy the official Shootin' Shit t-shirt. Buy it now and be there at ringside.
Be sure to check us out on YouTube at www.youtube.com/@SHOOTINGSHT. Find us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/groups/SHOOTINSHT. Check us out on TikTok at SHOOTINSHIT. And you can buy your official Shootin' Shit shirt at www.ProWrestlingTees.com/SHOOTINSHT. And thanks for watching.